It's straight real talk today. Straight real talk. Today, I'm going to talk about something that has happened over the last week that is just shocking. It is just shocking. It's something that definitely pushed me back in life, and I'm working through it. But it's certainly something. It's something that's shocking. It's something that it's definitely been a struggle for me. Definitely been a struggle for me this week. And on the Real Talk, we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of life. That I just get real with you. We talk about, okay, even though I'm a therapist, I'm human first. And we talk about just the nature of being human and the nature of struggling. Struggles happen regardless. I mean, we can try to plan for them. We can try to prepare for them. We can try to do all those things. But that's just the nature of life. And for me, this week's been a struggle. I, on this show, love to talk about not only the things that I'm struggling with personally and professionally, because I want everyone to know that struggling is normal. Everyone struggles. Some of us struggle more than others, but everyone struggles. That's part of the goal of this show, is to really just accept our struggles and then feel comfortable talking about it with someone. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It could be a therapist, but it could be a family friend. How are you going to be able to manage those struggles that come up in your everyday life? And at the same time, while we struggle, we also have a lot of great things in our life, a lot of great things to celebrate, a lot of great things to enjoy. And we at Midwest Anxiety also recognize those. So life isn't just about struggles. We know that life is hard, and we acknowledge that life is hard. And at the same time, life is great at times. Life is great. And we also talk about all those things in life that are great. Today, we are talking more about the struggle than we are things that are great. Because over the last week, I've really struggled with this. So I'm going to just bring it to you now. There is no Meg. No Meg. And there's a reason for that. Fam. Meg has decided that she wants to pursue her own private practice, and she has given her resignation to Midwest Anxiety. Her last day at Midwest Anxiety will be April 30th, and she's moving into private practice, which is very sad for me. Meg at Midwest Anxiety was my number 2. She was my go-to. She's the one that, when I clinically or I just would go to her. I felt comfortable. I felt confident in Meg. And at the same time, while she's moving on, there's a part of me that is shocked by that, just by the nature and the details. We won't share that today. That's between Meg and I. But there's Midwest Anxiety and all the clients and all the things that Meg had brought to Midwest Anxiety. It's a big loss. It's definitely a big loss. And as you may have in your life some shocking things that come up, this wasn't planned. This was not planned. In fact, Meg and I had recently talked about just another year. Her spending another year at Midwest Anxiety. So it is very shocking. And at the same time, I want the best for Meg. As Meg joined Midwest Anxiety and our network of partners. I always tell partners when they come in, I want what you want. If you want to be at Midwest Anxiety, great. If you want to do private practice, great. If you want to mow yards, great. If you want to scoop ice cream, great. I want what's best for you. Because if you are getting what you want out of Midwest Anxiety, then that's going to benefit the clients. And I'm all about making sure that our therapists and our clients and our community are all benefiting, right? And so I tell the partners when they come in, Like if you want to do more, and I believe as a therapist, the peak, the high, the ultimate is to have your own private practice. And I'm very excited for Meg, for her to try out private practice and see if it's for her. So it's been quite a struggle this week, just to be able to kind of work through that. And at the same time, there's some exciting, like I've had mixed emotions. I've had the sadness and the disappointment and the shock of Meg leaving. And at the same time, this is hiring season. This is hiring season in Midwest Anxiety. And we're in the middle of bringing on a new cohort of therapists. And I'm really excited about those therapists. I'm really excited about the opportunities. I'm really excited about the energy. I'm really excited about just the possibilities, the new possibilities that come with that. And so it's been like this tornado. I mean, we've had crazy weather all week. You know, you got the cold and the hot, you got the disappointment and the sadness of Meg and the excitement of hiring new. And that's life. That's life, right? There's probably things in your life right now that you are struggling with, and at the same time you may be excited or hopeful for, and those things. And we can hold space for both of those. That's life, right? So as we go forward and we work through this, certainly Meg is, my hope is Meg is going to just do well in private practice. And guess what? Midwest Anxiety is going to continue to do well, because Midwest Anxiety, if you are like Midwest Anxiety and we are in this for something greater than ourselves, if you're in life and you're doing life and you're in life for something greater than yourself, then no one thing is going to knock you to the ground. No one person is going to just decimate your program, right? Because you as a person, we as Midwest Anxiety are in for something larger than ourselves, right? Even myself, if I was to leave Midwest Anxiety today, sure, it would be a tragedy. However, in years to come, my hope is that I can build this program where it outlasts me. That's the goal. That's what I want to leave as a legacy, is I want to have built a program that outlives myself, that outlives any of the great therapists. I mean, we've had great therapists at Midwest Anxiety over the years that have gone on to do great things themselves. It's like a branch. It's like a branch where, I mean, I think about Will Fernholz, and I think about Riley Dodd, and I just think about all the therapists that have gone on to be in private practice, right? And all those that all those great therapists. So my point today is that we have shocking things, and sure, it can set us back for a minute. But know that there's more to life than just that one thing. That there's an endless possibilities. That the opportunities are limitless, right? And we just have to continue to go on. We have to continue to go on, and so. We will continue to go on. This show, the real life, will continue to go on. I'm here today basically talking about my struggles. And as time goes on, we'll get a new co-host. As the new therapists come on, I'll see who wants to do the real life. And, this show will just continue to evolve. But what I am is I'm really committed to continuing these conversations that we have each week. The real life, struggles, interest, excitement, enjoyment of life, celebration, right? These are real conversations that we don't necessarily have sometimes with their friends or family. And my hope is that I can inspire you to have more of those conversations with yourself, with the people around you. All right. So if you are a client of Meg's, if you know Meg, hey, give her a fist bump, give her a high five, wish her luck, because it's a celebration for Meg to be able to go out and have a private practice. She's gotten to a place in her life where she feels comfortable clinically, and business-wise for her to say, hey, let's try this out. Let's try this out. So nothing but good vibes and luck to Meg over the next several years. So that's the news for today, y'all. What's going on good? I mean, obviously I already talked about it. What's going on good is we are in a hiring process and we got some outstanding, fantastic candidates. Over the next couple weeks, we will finalize the hiring. We will offer them positions, and then they start June 1st. And I will introduce you to those new therapists that join as a partner of Midwest Anxiety. And then we'll go for the next year. And then we'll have the same conversation next year. Another good thing that's come of this is Shelby Bartley, who is a fantastic clinician with Midwest Anxiety. She does all of our assessments. She does some great therapy with anxiety, exposure response prevention, and OCD and those things. Shelby has decided to join us for another year. So I'm excited about that. Shelby is fantastic. So that's exciting. And then for me, just personally, after all this is done, all right, well, the real life, the camera just turned off, so here we are back. What I'm excited about is, personally, going to be going after school's out, after everything's done, after the hiring process is over, at the end of May, I'm going to Mexico with a couple friends, and I'm just sitting in that sun, sitting by that beach, sitting by that pool, and just enjoying life, just downshifting a bit and just enjoying life. So there's a lot to come over the next month, 2 months, and enjoying this summer. So those are some good things. What can I give you to take away today? You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Know that everything happens for a reason. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Don't question it. I mean, certainly we can ask whys and that kind of stuff, but that's just going to get us stuck. Just know that you can handle whatever happens. And certainly Meg was a big part of what we do at Midwest Anxiety. And to know that there were other therapists in the past that were very important to Midwest Anxiety's foundation. But that's Midwest Anxiety. We are here to help therapists be able to grow in their practice, grow in their clinical skills, and then help them, encourage them to move on into their own practices. Some of the therapists already have their own private practices, and then some of them are training to be in private practice. So just know that there are still, you know what they say is one door closes, another one opens, right? And you just have to be mindful. These situations that come on that are shocking, that can have some emotional impact on you, definitely. But you got to get that mind. You got to get your mind in the right place and be able to tap in. And as Meg would always be so good in saying, she's the queen of reframes, right? You got to reframe whatever happens, because certainly things will happen that you won't agree with, and you got to find that way through it. And some of the ways through it are to be able to reframe whatever's going on up here. All right, we'll be fine. Meg will be fine. You'll be fine. We will get through this together, and the sun will come out tomorrow. All right. Hey. Hope you're well. Take care of yourself, and see you again next week.
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup.